Test 1 2. Check, check. Check 1 2. Hey, welcome to Auburndale. Thanks for all your help, Mike. Check 1 2.
Hello, softball fans, and welcome to Auburndale. This is just an audio test for the sectional semifinal game between Stratford and Auburndale. It'll be Dan Leonard on the call. First pitch scheduled at 5 o'clock. Again, this is just an audio test between Stratford and Auburndale, live from Auburndale in Division 4 on Zaleski Sports. Thanks for joining us. First pitch at 5 o'clock.
That's what you wanted me to do. Good afternoon and welcome to Auburndale High School for WIAA Division IV Sectional Semifinals softball game between the number 1 seed Auburndale Eagles and the number 2 seed the Stratford Tigers. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here for a late May afternoon. These two teams will meet with the winner advancing to the sectional final game at Blair Taylor High School. The winner will face either the number 1 seed Blair Taylor or the number 7 seed Osseo Fairchild on Thursday at 5 o'clock. Alongside today's game producer Gavin Short, I'm Dan Leonard, and we look forward to bringing you today's game here on Zaleski Sports. Well, when I take a look at this game, perfect matchup for a sectional semifinal game. These two teams have split a pair of non-conference Merritt Conference South games earlier this year. The Eagles came in as the number 1 seed. They have an overall record, 15 wins, 4 losses, 7-3 in the Merritt South. Stratford enters as the number 2 seed with an overall record of 17 wins and 9 losses and 5-5 in the Merritt South. I've not been able to see either of these teams play so far this season. However, looking at the stats, I would say Auburndale has the better offensive team, and Stratford might have a slight edge in pitching and possibly defense. Auburndale has won 10 of its last 12 games, with one of those losses being the and Markesan 7-0. Stratford, meanwhile, has beaten Spencer 16-0 and Edgar 5-0 to reach today's sectional semifinal game. Before we take a look at today's starting lineups, we're going to take a minute from our word from our sponsors. You're watching WIA Sectional Semifinal Girls Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Versus the Auburndale Eagles.
All right, back here at Auburndale High School, just about getting ready for the national anthem and the first pitch. Before we do so, we'll take a look at today's starting lineups. First of all, for the Stratford Tigers, leading it off at shortstop, freshman Gracie Schmidt. Batting second for Stratford, center fielder senior Bailey Linsmeyer. Batting third and catching sophomore Emma Roger. Batting fourth in left field, senior Tessa Berg. Batting fifth at first base, freshman Tria Tubbs. Batting sixth at second base, junior Cressa Wenzel. Batting seventh at shortstop, third baseman Sonia Peterson. Batting eighth in right field, senior Lexi Christofferson. And batting ninth in today's starting pitcher, sophomore Lainey Pankratz. Starting offensive lineup for head coach Mike Schulte and the Auburndale Eagles. Leading it off, third baseman, sophomore Maya Krings. Batting second and catching is senior Aaron Griesbach. Batting third, shortstop, senior Ashlyn Grimm. Batting fourth, today's starting pitcher, junior Samantha Stanton. Batting fifth in left field, freshman Danica Blomberg. Batting sixth at center field, junior Regan Lau. Batting seventh at first base, sophomore Taylor Anderson. Batting eighth at second base, senior Kimmy Lundgren. And batting ninth in right field, junior Hope Schulte.
Number 9, Sammy Stanton.
Nice crowd starting to gather here for today's game. Beautiful
Field, number 3.
late May afternoon. Looking forward to a good ball game.
In center field, number 2.
Winner advancing to the sectional final game Thursday afternoon, as I mentioned earlier, which would be held
First base,
at
number 7, Taylor.
Blair Taylor High School, facing the winner between Blair Taylor or Osseo Fairchild.
Timmy Lundgren. And in right field, number 12, Hope Schulte.
Just finishing up the starting lineups for Auburndale.
Mike Schulte.
At this time, we're going to have everybody rise and we'll listen to the playing of our national anthem.
You, if you're able to please stand, please remove all caps. If you look over the left field fence to the trees, you see the American flag that was placed by our local VFW chapter. And to honor our nation, especially those who have served us and are serving us in our nation's military, Auburndale class of 2021 graduate Carl Lundgren plays our national anthem.
Nice job by a young man on the trumpet with today's national anthem.
Game officials for today, we could not play these games without them. Please bring your team on in a positive manner. Coaches coach, let the players play. The officials do their job. Let's have a great game from everyone today.
Just about ready for today's first pitch here at Auburndale High School. On the mound for Auburndale this afternoon, Samantha Stanton. Samantha's 12-3 with a record this year. ERA of 2.97. About the same amount of walks as strikeouts. 34 strikeouts, 41 walks on the season. 14 starts. She's picked 68 in the third innings coming into tonight's game. Doing the catching for the Eagles, Aaron Griesbach, senior. And here's now throw down to second base, and we're just about ready to get started here with today's sectional semifinal game between Auburndale and Stratford. Leading it off for the Tigers in the top of the first inning. Shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Gracie comes into today's game at .306 batting average. Stanton looks in for the sign from the catcher Griesbach. Here's the first pitch. High, ball one. Just underway here at Auburndale High School. Beautiful sunshine, warm afternoon. Second pitch, ball, high. 2-0. Here's Stanton into a windup pitch. A little low, ball three. 3 balls, no strikes to the leadoff batter, Gracie Schmidt here in the top of the first for the Stratford Tigers. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, strike one call. Taken all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike here. Here's the windup and the pitch by Stanton. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Shoulder level. Full count. Leadoff batter, Schmidt. Here's the pitch by Stanton. Strike 3, swinging. After 3 balls, the open of the game, she came back with 3 straight strikes, 1 out.
Next up for the Tigers.
Bailey Linsmeyer now the batter.
Center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer.
Bailey batting .360 on the year for the Tigers. 2 doubles. Here's Stanton's pitch. Inside, ball 1. Wasn't sure who we'd see for pitching today for the Eagles, Stanton or Grimm. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1. Ashlyn Grimm, also a fine throwing pitcher for Auburndale. Here's the swing, strike 2. Swing and a miss. Just a little bit of a hook on that. Perfect position for us to see that today. Here's Stanton, the end of her windup. Pitch is high. Looked like a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here's the next pitch in the dirt. Stop by Griesbach. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. As mentioned earlier in our pregame, these teams have split coming into today's game in the regular season. Here's the pitch. Fouled at the plate. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes here with 1 out in the top of the first. Linsmeyer back in the box. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line, foul. Head coach Mandy Pankratz scoops it up, fires her back to the pitcher. We remain full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nice crowd on hand here for this afternoon's game. Here's the pitch inside, ball 4. 1 out walk, puts Linsmeyer at first. Brings up the catcher, sophomore Emma Roger. Here's the pitch, bounces in the dirt, ball 1. Ball 1. Emma batting .447 on the season. Stratford's, 365 on the season. Stratford's leading hitter coming into today's game. Here's the ground ball to third, goes to second, throws it into the outfield. Into the gap, the runner coming around for Stratford. Linsmeyer is going to score to put the Tigers on top 1-0. Roper gets on board by fielder's choice, but an error on the third baseman allows the runner to score all the way from first on the play. Roper ends up at second. We have 1 out. Tigers on top 1-0. Batter now is Tessa Berg. Tessa batting .367 coming into today's game. Here's the pitch. Ground ball is short, and we're going to have an error on the shortstop there. Ashlyn Grimm probably looking at the runner out of the corner of her eye. Error on the shortstop. We have 2 runners on with 1 out.
First baseman, Tria Tubbs.
Tria Tubbs now batting for the Tigers, first baseman. The freshman batting .282 come into today's game. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line, just fall. Line shot. A little bit of nerves on both teams early in the game. To be expected in a sectional semifinal game. Here's the pitch by Stanton in the dirt, scooped up nicely by Griesbach. Counts 1-1. No RBI on the play for Roper. Scored on the air. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first and second here. Top of the first here at Auburndale High School. Samantha Stanton into her pitch. Here's a line drive to left field, the base hit. Fielded cleanly out there and then brought in, holds the runners at third base. Bases are now loaded with 1 out. Cressa Wenzel now the batter. Junior now batting .293 coming into today's game. Base was loaded, 1 out. Here's a ground ball to third. Play at the plate. She's out. Down the first. Not in time. Got the force at home to get the lead runner. 2 outs. Batter now is Sonia Peterson. First pitch is Sonia, called strike. 0-1, 2 outs. Stratford with 1 run here in the top of the first. Next pitch is high. 1-1 with 2 outs. Here's Stanton's pitch. Line shot out to left field. Looks like it comes in. Second run is going to come in. Tubbs is safe at the plate. Tigers are ahead 3-0 here in the top of the first. A 2-run single by Sonia Peterson puts the Tigers on top 3-0. The batter now, right fielder, senior Lexi Christofferson. Here's Stanton into her pitch. Ball high. Peterson found the hole between short and third out to left field. No chance to throw out the second runner for 2 runs for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Christofferson. Lexi batting .299. Here's change up. Pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Most of these girls have competed against each other in more than one sport. Good athletes, both teams. Here's the ground ball to third, fielded cleanly over to first. Out at first base. For the Stratford Tigers in the top of the first inning, they scored 3 runs. There was 2 hits, 2 errors, and 2 runners left on base. After a half inning, Stratford 3, Auburndale coming to bat. With that, we'll take a message from our sponsors. You're listening to WIAA Girls Sectional Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Back here at Auburndale High School, Stratford with 3 in the top of the first, put 3-0. Auburndale coming to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 hard hit balls, a couple fielding errors, costly for the Eagles in the top of the first inning. Now they'll go to work against Tigers. Laney Pankratz. Leading it off for Auburndale in the top of the first inning, third baseman, sophomore Maya Krings. Maya's batting .382 in the season thus far for the Eagles. I sat at work all day practicing that I wouldn't say Apaches today, so we'll see how I do. After playing sports against them for many, many years and coaching and for 20 years against them, it's going to be hard not to say the A word today. Here's a long fly ball to left field, deep, and it's gone. Home run, Maya Krings to lead off the bottom of the first inning for the Eagles. I think the wind's going to help in that direction this afternoon. Though she did hit it well. High, towering home run. And they got a sombrero for their home run. Batter now is the catcher, Aaron Griesbach. Senior batting .288. Eagles quickly get 1 run back in the bottom of the first. 3-1. Nobody out here. Here's the pitch by Pankratz. Up at the eyes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. Here's Pankratz's pitch. Little low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a ground ball to second. Fielded, thrown over to first. Runner out. 1 out brings up shortstop, Ashlyn Grimm. Ashlyn, .468 coming into today's game. By far the leading hitter in this game. First pitch to Ashlyn is in the dirt, ball 1. Cressa Wenzel with the play defensively for the Tigers at second base. Here's Pankratz's pitch. Swing and a miss. Count 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Here's Pankratz. High, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a pop-up. Out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That was Maya Kring's 6th home run of the season for the Eagles. Pretty impressive. Grimm with 5 doubles on the season. Here's Pankratz outside and high. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs, and the batter's the pitcher, junior Samantha Stanton.
Now batting for the Eagles, pitcher Sammy Stanton.
Stanton batting .306 on the season. 4 doubles, 1 home run. First pitch, low and outside, ball 1. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Pankratz quickly back, outside corner, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Up in her eyes, swinging, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to Stanton with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Pankratz pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. In the bottom of the first for the Eagles, 1 run, 1 hit. No errors, nobody left. Maya Kring's home run puts the Eagles on the board. After 1 completed, Stratford 3, Eagles 1. We'll take a message from our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Back here at Auburndale High School, getting ready for the top of the second inning. Stratford 3, Auburndale 1 after 1 inning. For the Tigers in the top of the second inning, leading it off is going to be the pitcher, sophomore Laney Pankratz. Pankratz with a .306 average. Batting left. Guessing she's a slapper. Here's a swing. Ground ball, fielded cleanly at third. Over the first, low throw, and it's going to be an error on the throw. Might have been a close play even with a good throw, but can't assume that. I think we're going to have a pitching change. Auburndale's changing pitchers here in the Grimm is coming into pitch. Stanton will go to short.
Grimm will go to pitching. Stanton will go to third. Krings will go to shortstop.
Ashland 3-1 on the season with 5 saves. Pitched 51 innings, so she's gotten almost as many innings as Stanton. A lot more strikeouts. About the same number of walks. At this point, looking for keep the ball out of play against the Tigers. Throws it hard. Nobody out, runner at first. Now batting for the Tigers.
Now up for the Tigers. Leadoff batter.
Shortstop Gracie Schmidt struck out her first time up in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Bunted at, fielded by the pitcher. Throws to first base. Nice play. Nice bunt, nice play on defense. One out, the batter's the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer.
Next up for the Tigers, center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer.
Well done by the Eagles defensively on that play. One out, runner at second. Here's Linsmeyer. First pitch, high, back to the screen. Pankratz advances on the wild pitch to third. One out and a runner on third for Linsmeyer. Here's the pitch. This time it's low and inside, ball two. Appreciate the people from Auburndale helping us out here and give us a spot to broadcast today's game. Ball three, high and away. Here's the pitch, right down the middle, strike one. Ashlyn Grimm is a senior. 3-1, one out. Here's the next pitch. Ball four, high. Brings up Emma Roper.
Now heading for Stratford, catcher Emma Roper.
Emma reached on a fielder's choice her first time on a ground ball, hit the third. They tried to get the runner at second and threw it into the outfield. Here's the fly ball. Pop up in the infield. Should be infield fly rule. Wasn't, but pop out. Taken by the shortstop. We have two outs. The left fielder, Tessa Berg, is up.
For the Tigers, left fielder Tessa Berg.
Tessa reached on an error on the shortstop the first time up and scored for the Tigers. Here's the first pitch, high. Ashlyn throws it. Pretty good stuff beyond it. Good pop. Here's the pitch. Another one high. Only 40 feet from home plate. She gets it there in a hurry. You got to make up your mind quickly. Ball three high, 3-0. Two outs. Runners at first and third. Two outs. Tigers, top of the second. Here's the pitch, right down the middle, strike one, taken all the way. Here's the pitch by Grimm. Ball four, high. Second walk in the inning for Grimm. Brings up first baseman Tria Tubbs.
Now up for the Tigers, first base, Tria Tubbs.
Tria with the line drive single to left field in her first inning. Here's a pitch down at the ankles, swing and miss, strike one. Tria probably has the most pop of any Tiger on the team as far as hitting for distance. Just a freshman, though. Here's the next pitch, inside corner, strike two. No balls, two strikes, two outs. Three on, bases loaded. Top of the second, Stratford leading 3-1. Here's the pitch. It's high, ball one. Grimm doesn't waste a lot of time between pitches. She gets it and she's ready to go. Here's the next pitch, right down the middle, fouled back to the screen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. For the Tigers in the top of the second, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. After an inning and a half, score remains Stratford 3, Auburndale 1. With that, we'll take a message from our sponsors. You're listening to WIAA Girls Sectional Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
I got to make it the kids, I guess.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
All right, we're back here at Auburndale High School for the bottom of the second inning. Leading it off for the Eagles, left fielder, freshman Danica Blomberg. Danica batting .361 on the season. Third leading hitter for the Eagles. 4 doubles, 1 triple. Here's the first pitch, outside and away. High, ball 1. Here's the next pitch, Pancratz. Outside corner, strike 1. One and 1 to Blomberg. Here's the next pitch. Strike, right down the inside corner this time. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kind of been working batters away, and that time she went inside. Here's the next pitch. Way high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, bottom of the second. Eagles trying to work their way back into the game. Here's the swing and a miss, strike 3. Pancratz with her third strikeout here in the second inning. 1 out, the batter is center fielder Regan Lau. Regan batting .255 on the season. Here's the first pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss. Up at the letters. Strike 2. Laney's not a very big girl, but she, with the motion that she has, she generates a little speed. Here's the next pitch. High and away, ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Both pitchers moving along at a pretty good speed here. Here's a pop-up in the infield. Drops fair. Called for by Peterson, but got to give her a base hit. Nobody touched it until it hit the ground. Though it should have been caught. 1 out, 1 on.
Now for Auburndale, first baseman Taylor Anderson.
Taylor Anderson now the batter. First baseman batting .339. Here's the pitch. Low, swinging strike. 0-1. Not sure if that got in the sun. No, it can't get in the sun. The sun's behind her. Here's the next pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One thing I can notice sitting up high where we're watching, Laney definitely, most of her pitches on the outside part of the plate. Looking for that outside corner. That one was fouled back to the fence. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch. That's going to be trouble. Short center field. Base hit, drops for a hit. Base hit by Taylor Anderson. Puts runners at first and second. Brings up second baseman Kimmy Lundgren.
Now batting for Auburndale, second baseman Kimmy Lundgren.
Kimmy batting .130 coming into today's game. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Here's the next pitch. Pop up in the infield. Should be infield fly. Batter is out. Caught by the second baseman. For the second out of the inning. The batter now with 2 outs is the number 9 batter in the order, right fielder Hope Schulte. Hope batting 190 on the season. 2 doubles and a home run for her thus far this season. Here's the first pitch, called strike. First and second with 2 outs. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the windup by Pankratz. Strike 3 swinging. For the Eagles in the bottom of the second, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. After 2 complete, the score remains Stratford 3, Auburndale 1. We'll take a message from our sponsors. You're listening to WIAA Girls Softball action here on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
All right, back here at Auburndale High School, getting ready for the top of the 3rd inning for the Tigers. Leading it off is the second baseman, Cressa Wenzel. Here's the first pitch, inside corner, strike 1. Cressa reached on a fielder's choice, grounded to third, threw out the runner at home her first time up, 0 for 1. Here's the next pitch, just low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strikes. Here's the next pitch. A little high, ball 2. Here's the next pitch by Grimm. Swing, ground ball to short. Fielded clean, throw over to first base. Runner's out. Nice play by Stanton. One out. Sonia Peterson. Oh, they'd switch. Last ground ball was fielded by Krings. When Stanton went out of the game, she went to third, shortstop. Went from short to third to short, excuse me. First pitch, got 2 strikes on Peterson. Here's the ground ball. Slow dribbler down the right side. It's going to be a tough play for anybody, and she beats it out. Kind of a no la-la land, no place for anybody to get it and get it out. Best bet would have been for the first baseman to come in, field it, and touch the runner. 1 out, 1 on. Lexi Christofferson now the batter. Lexi grounded out to third her first time up. Here's the next pitch. Foul with the plate, strike 1. Lexi comes into today's game batting .299. Here's the changeup, and Lexi just decided to take it hit by pitch. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Pitcher Laney Pankratz. Laney was the last one to face Stanton in the second inning. Reached on an error and was stranded at third to end the inning. Tigers runners at first and second, 1 out. Here's the bunt. She went after it, strike one. Tigers looking to play a little small ball here, I think. Here's Grimm's next pitch to Pankratz. Bunt again, goes back to the mound, fielded, throws to first base for the out. 2 outs, runners at second and third, but now with 2 outs, it's Gracie Schmidt.
Next up for the Tigers, leadoff batter, Gracie Schmidt.
Third time of batting already here in the third inning. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Eagles looking to get out of here, holding the Tigers in the top of the third. Base hit could put the Tigers up with 2 more runs. Here's the next pitch, down low, ball. Gracie, one of 2 freshmen that start for the Tigers. Here's the pitch. Grounded. It's short and throws over to first for the out. In the top of the third inning for the Tigers, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left after 2.5 innings. Score Stratford 3, Auburndale 1. We'll take a message from our sponsors. You're listening to Girls Sectional Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
All right, back to Auburndale here for the bottom of the third inning. First pitch, lined single to center field by Maya Kring. She's 2 for 2. With no outs, brings up catcher Aaron Griesbach.
Catcher Aaron Griesbach.
Here's Pankratz's pitch. Down low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, nobody out. Runner at first in the bottom of the third inning. Stratford holding on to a 3-1 advantage. Here's the pitch. Fall back to the screen, strike 1. I was going to give Garrett a little ribbing today because last night I was listening to the Shaps baseball game and Mr. Anderson was giving him a lot of grief about all the Sour Patches he was eating. I don't see any Sour Patch bag here today.
They're in the car.
Here's a long fly ball to center field. It's deep and it's gone. Home run for Griesbach. Dead center field. Just clear defense. 2-run homer. Ties the ball game at 3. Linsmeyer jumps over the fences and going to go get the ball.
Like I said, we needed that. She's been struggling. Go over there again.
2-run homer by Griesbach ties the game at 3. Nobody out here in bottom of the 3rd inning.
Get a ball coming in. Hold on. There is an extra ball in the infield. Now batting for Auburndale. Pitcher Ashley Grimm.
3-3, nobody out. Here's Pankratz into her windup. Pitch is high, ball 1. Ashland struck out her first time up. Here's the next pitch, same spot, ball 2. 2-0. Pitch, third pitch outside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Next pitch, called strike. Taking all the way. Trying to put a little pressure on Tigers defense. Here's Pankratz. Called strike 2, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with no outs in the bottom of the 3rd. All knotted up here at 3 at Auburndale High School. Here's the pitch, high, ball 4. Samantha Stanton now batting.
Third baseman Sammy Stanton.
Stanton struck out her first time up back in the 1st inning. Runner at first with nobody out. Here's the first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Here's the next pick. Bunted at the plate, picked up, foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at first, all knotted up here at 3 at Auburndale High School. Little League practice going on in the diamond next to us. Here's the next pitch, high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think I got some eligibility left yet. Here's the next pitch, high, ball 2. Apache baseball team is playing at Coleman this afternoon. Oh, I said Apache. How about the Eagle baseball team is playing at Coleman this afternoon in WIAA regional play. Here's the strikeout by Stanton. 1 out. Brings up Blomberg, Danica Blomberg. She struck out her first time up, leading off the 2nd inning. The Eagles playing the number 1 seed Coleman at Coleman this afternoon. Here's a drive down left field line, foul. Strike 1. Stratford, meanwhile, has a home game taking on Elk Mound at Stratford Ballpark. Here's Pankratz into windup, called strike. Turned around to bunt, but took it for a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here's Pankratz. Next pitch, high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's Pankratz. Outside and a high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 on with 1 out. Here's the next pitch. Same spot as the last 2, but this time she swung. Strike. 2 outs. Regan Lau now batting. Regan with a single her first time up today. Here's the pitch by Pankratz. Just outside, ball 1. Here's the swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Here's the pop-up. Out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pankrats into a motion. Line drive right at the second baseman. Nice play. For the Eagles in the bottom of the third, there was 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. Score after 3 complete, all tied up now here at Auburndale. Stratford 3, Auburndale 3. We'll take a message from our sponsors. You're listening to Zaleski Sports Girls Softball.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College. Transferability made easy.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
All right, we're back here at Auburndale High School getting ready for the top of the 4th. Grimm finishing her warm-up pitches. And the throw down to second, and we'll get underway here in the top of the 4th. Leading it off for the Tigers will be the center fielder, Bailey Linsmeyer. Bailey's batted twice and walked twice, scored a run back in the first. 0 for 0 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Top of the 4th here. Swing and a miss. Bring up the heat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Little extra adrenaline today. Next pitch over the catcher's head, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Healy's batting .360 on the season for the Tigers. Fouled back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the windup and the pitch. Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little blooper right between third and short for a base hit for Bailey Linsmeyer, leading off the top of the 4th. Not hit very hard, but hit in the right spot. Brings up Emma Roper. Emma's 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice and popped out to short. Nobody out for the Tigers, top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to Emma. High, ball 1. Here's the next pitch. Right down the middle. Called strike. Umpire's doing a nice job today. Very consistent both ways. Here's the next pitch. Same spot, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch, high and away, ball 2. Unlike boys baseball, there is no pitch count in softball. Throw all day if you want. Matter of fact, it's actually more easier for a girl. Here's a line drive to base hit. Over her head all the way to the fence. Stratford runners headed to second and third with a double by Roper. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Brings up the cleanup batter, left fielder Tessa Berg. We're going to have a timeout called by the Auburndale coach. Mike Schulte headed to the mound to talk to his defense. If you hit it solid against Grimm, it's going to go someplace because she generates all the speed. Got a couple commercials here I'd like to get in, a couple reads. Mutual of Wisconsin, WIAA Insurance, protecting homes, farms, businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solution is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solution works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Fleet Farm. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you earn points in every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm.
Switching back to Sammy Stanton.
Okay, the Eagles making a pitching change, going back to Stanton. Grimm pitched 2 innings, didn't give up any runs, 4 hits, a couple walks. Lots of traffic on the bases, but nobody scored against her. Bringing Stanton back in.
Pitching change for Auburndale. Sammy Stanton goes to pitch. Ashton Grimm moves over to third. Now up for Stratford, number 4 hitter, left fielder.
Nobody out here. Top of the fourth, 3-3. Runners at second and third after the double by Roper. Tessa Berg batting. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch by Stanton. Change up inside, ball 1. Dan Leonard along here. Garrett, short. The guy that takes care of the controls, keeps me in line. We thank you for joining us here on Zaleski Sports. Second pitch, high, ball 2, 2-0. Here's Stanton's pitch. Swinging and pop up on the infield. Batter's out. 1 out. Brings up first baseman Tria Tubbs.
Next up for the Tigers, first base, Tria Tubbs.
Tria 1 for 2 on the afternoon. A single way back in the first, struck out in the second. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Eagles looking to get out of a jam. Here's the first pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Both teams with a lot of chances to score. Here's the pitch, fouled at the plate. Ball's 1, strike 1 with 1 out. Stanton getting the signs. Here's the pitch, inside, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third, all tied up here at 3-3 in the top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field, pretty deep, pretty well hit, and it's going to be gone. 3-run homer for Tria Tubbs. Puts the Tigers back on the top. Score of 6-3. Tria's second home run of the season. Big one this time. 3-run homer. 2 of those runs will be charged to Grimm. Now batting for the Tigers, second baseman Cressa Wenzel. Cressa's 0 for 2. Still 1 out here in the fourth inning. Here's the next pitch, low, ball 1. If you get it high, it's going to get out of here. The wind's going to help it a little bit. Definitely pushing the ball that way a little. Here's a pitch, change up inside, swung and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Stratford led 3-0, then Eagles tied it up 3. Now Tigers get 3 more back. Here's the next pitch, right down the middle, swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's Stanton. Next pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Played off to the side. That'd be an error on the shortstop. 1 out. Third baseman Sonia Peterson.
Now batting for Stratford, third baseman Sonia Peterson.
Sonia's 2 for 2. Both of them not hit very hard. One right between short and third, and the other one halfway between home and first base. Here's the first pitch to Sonia. Ball, high 1. Irregardless, she's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Runner at first with 1 out. Here's another foul ball at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Three-run homer, Tria Tubbs, putting the Tigers on top, 6-3. Here's the pop-up. Actually, it's a fly ball. Center fielder catches it for the second out of the inning. 2 outs. Regan Lau with the catch. Brings up Lexi Christofferson. Lexi's 0 for 1 and was hit by a pitch. 2 outs. Runner at first. Here's the pitch by Stanton. High, ball 1. She's doing a good job of mixing in her changeup, but it's her changeup, she's releasing it too late and staying high. Here's the pitch for Stanton. Lined into left field, base hit. All the way to the fence. Runner from first, going to score all the way from first base on a double by Christofferson. Cressa Wenzel. A lot of speed there. Score all the way from first base on the double to the gap, putting the Tigers on top 7-1.
Next up is pitcher Laney Pankratz.
7-3, excuse me. Laney Pankratz now the batter. Laney's 0 for 2. First pitch, called strike. Tigers with 4 big runs this inning to go back on top. Here's a swing and a pitch. And they pick off at second base. She's out. Beautiful throw. Down to second base by the catcher. Picks off the runner. And for the Tigers in the top of the fourth, 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, nobody left. Score after 3.5 innings, Stratford 7, Auburndale 3. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
All right, we're back here at Auburndale High School, Auburndale Memorial Park. Bottom of the fourth inning, Stratford now leading 7, Auburndale 3. Leading off for the Eagles in the bottom of the fourth, first baseman Taylor Anderson. Taylor singled her first time up. Here's the second pitch. High and away, ball 2. 2-0. Here's a pitch up the middle. Knocked down by Wenzel, but no play at first base. Base hit again for Taylor Anderson leading off the fourth inning. Brings up second baseman Kimmy Lundgren.
Next up for Auburndale, second baseman Kimberly Lundgren.
Kimmy's 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. Called strike.
All right, swing hard.
0-1, nobody out. Top of the fourth, runner at first. Auburndale looking to get some of the runs back the Tigers just scored in the last half of the inning. Here's the next pitch, high and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, no outs. Here's the next pitch, low and inside, in the dirt, nice scoop by Roper. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pop-up right behind the home plate. Roper does a nice job. It's a tough play for a catcher, but she handled it well. 1 out. Hope Schulte now batting.
Next up for the Eagles, right fielder Hope Schulte.
Hope struck out her first time up. 0 for 1. Here's the bunt attempt, fouled back. 0-1. 1 out. Top of the order, Maya Kring's on deck. Here's the next pitch. Bunted again, foul ball, 0-2. Pankratz looking to limit the number of runners that get on base before the Apaches get to the top of the order, because they've definitely done, there I said it again, to the Eagles, because they're trying to limit the damage getting to the top of the order. Good thing I didn't practice all day. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, Maya Krings.
Next up for Auburndale, Maya Krings.
Maya, like I mentioned, 2 for 2, 2 runs scored, a single and a homer. Here's a pitch by Pankratz. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Down 4 runs when you're one of the leading hitters. It's It's hard to not want to get them all back in one swing. Here's a pop-up on the infield, taken charge by the shortstop for the out. For the Eagles in the bottom of the fourth, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. After 4 complete, score Stratford 7, Auburndale 3. We'll take a message from our sponsors. You're listening to WIAA Girls Sectional Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
All right, we're back here at Memorial Park in Auburndale for the top of the 5th inning. Aaron Griesbach, Laney Pankratz is going to be the batter. Yep. Pitching again for the Eagles. Gone back to Grimm. So we've gone Stanton, Grimm, Stanton, Grimm. First pitch, ball high. Pankratz was batting the end of the last inning when Christofferson got picked off at second base. Here's the next pitch, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out in the top of the 5th. Stratford 7, Auburndale 3. Here's the next pitch, going right back to the mound. Grimm picks it up, fires at the first, 1 out. One out, the batter's shortstop, Gracie Schmidt. Gracie's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. Her 4th plate appearance already in the 5th inning. Lots of traffic on the bases. Here's the first pitch, called strike 1. One out, 1 strike on Schmidt. Here's the next pitch. Change up, beautiful pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Might be the first time I've seen Grimm throw that pitch. That looked nice. Here's the next pitch. Strike 3 swinging, 2 outs. Batter now is center fielder Bailey Linsmeyer. Bailey's 1 for 1, 2 walks, 2 runs scored. Here's the first pitch. Change up again, inside corner, strike 1. Next pitch is high and away, ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a line shot over the shortstop's head into the center field for a base hit. Bailey Linsmeyer's reached base 4 times, 2 walks and 2 singles. Brings up the catcher, Emma Roper.
Now batting for the Tigers, catcher Emma Roper.
Emma's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored the last inning. 2 outs, runner at first base. Here's the first pitch, line drive, base hit. Hard ground ball between third and short. Puts runners at first and second with 2 outs. Brings up Tessa Berg. Tessa 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 2 runners on with 2 outs. Tessa Berg to batting. It's in the dirt. Back to the screen. Both runners advance to second and third. On the wild pitch with 2 outs. Not going to say it's a crucial point in the game, but I think it's a big out the Eagles need to get to remain at 7-3. A lot of ball game left, but can't dig yourself too big a hole. Here's a fine drive to right field, but it's going to be foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Top of the 5th, Stratford leading 7-3. Tessa Berg at the plate. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball. 3 balls and a strike. Three and 1, 2 outs. Here's Berg to wind up in the pitch. Lined ball down the right field line. Count, full count. 2 on, 2 outs, full count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Have to advance to first. Umpire called it a foul ball. Okay. My mistake. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 outs. Tessa Berg at the plate. 0 for 2. Next pitch, ball high. Loads the bases with 2 outs. Brings up Tria Tubbs. Tria with the 3-run homer last inning to put the Tigers back on top 6-3. 3-run homer. Tria is 2 for 3. 2 runs scored, a home run. Here's the pitch, foul ball. Strike 1. Warm afternoon here at Auburndale. Here's the next pitch. Ground ball is short. Fielded. Throw to first. Air on the shortstop. If she'd have fielded it right away, she might have had a chance at first. She would have had a chance at first. Carissa Wenzel now batting. Scores now Stratford 8, Auburndale 3 here in the top of the 5th. Next pitch, first pitch is low, ball 1. Here's Grimm. Next pitch, called strike at the corner. When she gets into a groove, she can mow him down. Here's the next pitch. Line drive to right. It's going to drive in a couple more runs. 2 runs going to score for the Tigers, with Tubbs advancing all the way to third base. Carissa Wenzel with a big 2-out single, driving in 2 runs. Making the score Stratford 10, Auburndale 3. Sonia Peterson now batting for the Tigers. Sonia is 2 for 3. First pitch is high, ball 1. Something tells me this game's not over yet. Auburndale can score runs. Here's the next pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-0 to Sonia Peterson. Sonia's 2 for 3, 2 singles with 2 RBIs. Big 2-run single by Wenzel makes it 10-3. Here's the swing, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 in the first, 4 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth. Here's the next pitch, inside ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch, inside again. Ball, walked. Loads the bases. Lexi Christopherson batting for the Tigers. Lexi's 1 for 2 with a double. RBI double last inning. Was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd inning. Here's a pop-up in the infield. Grimm takes it, and for the 3rd out. For the Tigers in the top of the 5th, 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 3 runners left on base. After 4.5 innings, Stratford 10, Auburndale 3. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Aaron Griesbach to lead off the bottom of the 5th for the Eagles. First pitch by Pankratz, outside, high, ball 1. Aaron had a 2-run homer on her last at bat. At that time, it tied the game at 3. 1 for 2 so far. Here's the next pitch. Out of play, straight behind us. Ball 1, strike 1. 10-3, Stratford leading in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch by Pankratz. Outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the windup by Pankratz. Line drive right up the middle. Base hit by Griesbach. Hit the ball hard 3 times, 2 hits to show for it. Pitcher now, Ashlyn Grimm. Ashlyn's 0 for 1 with a walk. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th for the Eagles. First pitch, outside, ball 1. Pankratz into the motion, swing and a miss, foul tick into the catcher's mitt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Next pitch is outside. 2 balls and a strike. She's tried that corner several times, now just a little bit outside. Here's the pitch back, this time on the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike. Pankratz back. Grimm falls it back to the screen. Full count, 2 balls, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, 1 on. Here's the next pitch. Popped up on the infield. First baseman Tubbs caught it for the first out. 1 out.
Next up for the Eagles, Sammy Stanton.
Stanton now batting. Samantha's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1. What'd you think of your first Shaps game last night?
Oh, I liked it.
Good game?
Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin Rapids with a come-from-behind 6-5 win over the Chaparrals last night. Here's a base hit to right field. Puts runners at first and third with 1 out. Stanton's first hit of the day. We got 1 out. Danica Blomberg now batting.
Batting next for Auburndale, left fielder Danica Blomberg.
Danica's 0 for 2. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Eagles looking to get back into the game, need a couple runs here. Here's the first pitch, called strike. Little extra something on that one. Called strike 1. Runners at first and third. Here's the next pitch. Ground ball to short. In the hole. I don't think she was going to have a play. That's a base hit. Drives in a run. Even fielded cleanly, she wasn't going to throw out either runner. Base hit makes the score 10-4. Brings up Regan Lau. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Eagles looking to get back into it. First pitch is low, ball 1. Here's the next pitch, inside, ball 2. 2-0. Warm afternoon. Black uniforms, black and black. It's got to be getting warm. Here's the pitch, outside corner, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike, excuse me. Keep me on my toes, fellas. Here's the pitch. Down low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the ground ball to first base. Knocked down and fielded by Tubbs. Steps on the bag for the second out of the inning. Both runners advanced to second and third, but now there's 2 outs for Taylor Anderson. Taylor's 2 for 2.
Now batting for Auburndale, first baseman Taylor Anderson.
Big spot in the game right here. First pitch is fouled out of play. Strike 1. (10-4) Stratford leading. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs. 2 runners on base. Here's the second pitch. Outside corner or so. Strike 2. That one looked definitely outside. Here's the next pitch. Line drive up the middle, base hit. It's going to score 2. Taylor Anderson with a big 2-out single. Scores 2 runs. Puts Auburndale back in the game. It's now 10-6.
Now batting for Auburndale, Kimmy Lundgren.
2 outs, and the batter now is the second baseman, Kimmy Lundgren. Taylor Anderson's 3 for 3 on the afternoon. Here's a pop-up in the infield, fielded by the shortstop for the third out. But the Eagles scored 3 on 4 hits. There was no Tiger errors and 1 runner left. After 5 complete, Stratford 10, Auburndale 6. We'll be back after a minute from our sponsors. You're listening to WIAA Girls Sectional Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Basketball, but I did not do. All right, back here at Auburndale High School. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now in Hancock, the 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Remember to stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy postgame report. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Thank you, Garrett. Back to the top of the 6th. Eagles now back in the game at 10-6, leading it off for the Tigers. Laney Pankratz. I don't know if they were ever out of the game, but they needed that hit to get back into it. Here's a foul down the left field line. No balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th. Laney 0 for 3 in the afternoon. Here's the pitch. High ball. Ashlyn Grimm working for the Eagles. Here's our next pitch. Try to change up. High ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Stratford 10, Auburndale 6. Winner advances to sectional finals at Blair Taylor High School on Thursday, 5 o'clock. Here's the next pitch. Low and away. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Winner between Blair Taylor and Osseo Fairchild. Here's a pop-up in the infield. Fielded for out number 1. Back to the top of the order for the Tigers. Shortstop Gracie Schmidt. Gracie's 0 for 3 in the afternoon with a sacrifice bunt. Here's the first pitch. Change up inside, ball 1. Here's the next pitch by Grimm. Nice. Called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on, top of the 6th. Here's the next pitch. Foul back to the screen, strike 2. Grimm's digging deep, as deep as she can go to make it through this. Here's the next pitch. In the dirt. Ball 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch, high and away, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gracie looking to get on base for her first time today. With 1 out here in the 6th inning. Here's the next pitch. Popped up in the infield. Off the glove of Lundgren. Tough play turning around, trying to go get it. Error, 1 out. Bailey Linsmeyer. Bailey's been on base 4 times with 2 singles and 2 walks. 3 runs scored. Here's a ground ball short. Going to first. Nice play. Runner's out at first base. 2 away. Runner advances to second. Brings up the catcher, Emma Roper. Emma's 2 for 4 in the afternoon. A double and a single. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Eagles looking to get out of this without giving the Tigers any more runs. Here's the foul ball down the first base line. One ball, 1 strikes, 2 on, 1 on, 2 outs. Here's the next pitch. Change up high. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the next pitch. Fouled and out of play. 2-2. Not very many softball games played in weather like this so far this year. Beautiful day, warm. Here's the next pitch, strike 3 swinging. For the Tigers in the top of the 6th, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. After 5.5, Stratford 10, Auburndale 6. Take a message from our sponsor. You're watching WIAA Girls Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
All right, we're back here at Auburndale High School. Crystal Finishing Solutions is the family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Just about ready here to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Stratford holding on to a 10-6 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning for the Eagles. They'll start off with their number 9 batter, right fielder Hope Schulte. And then back to the top of the order for Maya Krings. Laney Pankratz. First pitch, high, ball 1. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, leading off the bottom of the 6th. Pankratz is going to have to go through the meat of the Auburndale order here at least one more time. No pitch on that. Batter wasn't in the box and ready. 1-1. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Leading off the 6th inning. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Next up for Auburndale.
8th strikeout for Pankratz on the afternoon. Back to the top of the order, Maya Krings. Maya's 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. Here's the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Here's Pankratz. Line drive down the left field line, inside the line for a fair ball. Runner trying to advance to second. And she scrambles back to first. Base hit down the left field line. Runner at first with 1 out. Brings up the catcher, Aaron Griesbach. Aaron's 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer.
For Auburndale, catcher Aaron Griesbach.
Auburndale batters are. Here's a fly ball to right field, hit pretty well. Fielded and 4 and out, right before the fence. Hit well, but right at her. Barely had to move 2 steps. Lexi Christopherson, 1 out. Ashlyn Grimm now the batter. Ashlyn's 0 for 2 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the pop-up, out of play, excuse me. 0-2. Here's the next pitch, high ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. A runner at first. Tigers leading 10-6. Bottom of the 6th for the Eagles. Here's the next pitch. Fly ball to center field. Comes in and drops it. Throw into second base. That's an error on the center fielder. Samantha Stanton now batting. Samantha with 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored last time at bat. 2 outs, runners at first and third. Here's Pankratz. Here's a long fly ball to left field. Off the fence, off the bottom of the fence. We're going to have 2 runs score, making it 10-8. Double by Samantha Stanton, drives in 2. (10-8). Batter now is Danica Blomberg. Danica with a base hit in her last time up, knocking in a run. 10-8 here. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. First pitch, low, ball 1. Now we got a ball game. Something told me that there was going to be a comeback. Here's a pop-up down the right field line, curving, out of play, foul. In play, but foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Eagles now back to within 2 at 10-8. Here's the next pitch. Ground ball is short. Fielded cleanly and over to first. Nice play by the Tigers. In the bottom of the 6th for the Eagles, 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left. After 6 complete, Stratford 8, Stratford 10, Auburndale 8. Be back after a minute from our sponsors.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
All right, we're back here at Auburndale High School getting ready for the top of the 7th. After Auburndale scores 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th, we're now back to 10-8 ball game. Headed to the 7th. For the Tigers, they're going to lead it off with their left fielder, Tessa Berg. Tessa is 0 for 2, 2 walks, and reached on an error. Here's the first pitch, inside corner strike. One strike, leading off the 7th. Here's the next pitch, outside ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the next pitch, high ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Winner to advance to the sectional final for a chance to play to go to state on Thursday. Here's the next pitch, strike 2, swinging. 2-2. Here's the pitch by Grimm, high and away, ball 3. Counts now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out in the 7th. Here's the next pitch. Pop up on the infield. Fielded by the shortstop for Walt, number 1. 1 out brings up first baseman Tria Tubbs.
Now up to the Tigers. First base, Tria Tubbs.
Tria's 2 for 4. 3-run homer. Single and reached on an error. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left field, base hit. Tria with 3 hits on the afternoon. Brings up Cressa Wenzel.
Now batting for Stratford.
1 out. Cressa with a big 2-run single her last time up. 1 out. Runner at first. Here's a foul ball out of place. Strike 1. Cressa's 1 for 4. Reached on an error. Reached on a fielder's choice. And the big 2-run single her last time up. Here's another pop-up. Out of play. 0-2. Here's Grimm. Change up. Pulls down the left field line. Out of play.
No softballs.
Too many foul balls. We ran out of softballs. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Ashland reaching back for anything she's got left in the tank. Here's the next pitch. High, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out with 1 on here in the 7th. Stratford holding on to a 10-8 lead. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. 2 outs. Sonia Peterson now batting.
Third baseman Sonia Peterson.
Sonia's had a nice afternoon with 2 hits, 2 for 3, and a walk. Been on base 3 times. 2 outs. Here's Grimm, first pitch, called strike. Eagles will have 6, 7, and 8 in their order up the next inning. Ball high to Sonia. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 on. Top of the 7th. Here's the next pitch. Ball 2. Can honestly say that was probably the first pitch today that could have been a strike that was not a strike. Here's the pitch. Down the right field line and out of play. Strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Grimm from the windup. Here's the pitch. Inside. Three balls, 2 strikes. Runner will be going on the pitch. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line. Foul. Just foul. Count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, and the runner will be leaving after the ball leaves the pitcher's hand. And here's the pitch, called strike 3. For the Tigers in the top of the 7th, no runs. There was 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. After 6.5, Stratford 10, Auburndale 8. Be back for the end of tonight's ball game with a word from our sponsors here on Zaleski Sports. All right, we're back here at Auburndale Memorial Park, getting ready for the bottom of the 7th. Stratford 10, Auburndale 8. Leading off for the Eagles in the bottom of the 7th will be the center fielder, Regan Lau. Regan's 1 for 3 with a single way back in the 2nd.
Starting off the 7th inning for Auburndale, center fielder Regan Lau.
Taylor Anderson, who is 3 for 3, is on deck. Here's the first pitch. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the top of the bottom of the 7th for the Eagles. Here's the next pitch. High pop up. Over our heads and out of play. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the 7th. Pancratz. Same spot right behind us and out of play. Warm, late May afternoon. Beautiful day for baseball. Here's the next pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pancratz set. Here's a pitch. Down to the left field line. Third base line. Foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Winner advances to Blair Taylor on Thursday at 5 o'clock. Here's Pancratz's next pitch. Pop up in the infield. Pancratz, the pitcher, takes it for out number 1. 1 out. The batter is the first baseman, Taylor Anderson. Taylor's had a great afternoon so far today. She's 3 for 3 with a 2-run single her last time at bat. Here's Pancratz. Tall ball out of play. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch is a little low ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's Pancratz. Next pitch, follow out of play, strike 2. We've had more foul balls in one inning than we've had the whole game. Waiting for softballs to be returned from out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Taylor Anderson. Here's a pop-up. Back to the fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains. Staying alive at the plate. Here's Pankratz into her windup. Pitch. Another one out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Dribbled at the plate. Another foul ball. Great job by Taylor Anderson hanging in here with pressure situation here in the 7th. Making Pankratz work for all she's got. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2. Not a bad idea to try something different, but it'll probably way out of the zone. Here's Pankratz getting the sign for her next pitch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 away. Batter now, second baseman Kimmy Lundgren. Kimmy's 0 for 3. 3 pop-ups in the infield. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Called, strike 1. Here's a pitch. Pop. Out of play. 0-2. Eagles down to their last strike. Definitely made Pankratz work here in the 7th. She's thrown a lot of pitches this inning so far. Eagles battling, stay alive. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly by Peterson, thrown to first. Dug out at first by Tubbs for the 3rd out. That's the ball game. Final score, the Stratford Tigers 10, the Auburndale Eagles 8. Stratford will advance on Thursday to the sectional final game to take on the winner between Blair Taylor or Osseo Fairchild. That game will be at 5 o'clock.
And that is the game. Stratford Tigers 10, Auburndale Eagles 8.
Stay tuned for our Nasonville Dairy postgame report, and we'll have a Tiger player of the game. Hope to get an interview with Coach Mandy Pankratz, along with a player from the Tigers. In the meantime, I'm going to Nasonville Dairy postgame show with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy at Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. In the meantime, I'm going to take a timeout, tally up the stats, and then I'll meet you down at Stratford Dugout. Thank you. You've been listening to WIAA Girls Softball here on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility. And our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, we're back here for our Nasonville Dairy postgame report. Player of the game for the Stratford Tigers, Tria Tubbs. What a ball game.
Yeah, it really was. We really had to put in our grit, and it was a bunch of team effort throughout the whole game. It took us for a long ride, but we're still going.
The big 3-run home run by yourself after Auburndale made a chance to come back, tie up the game. Then you hit the home run to put them back ahead, and then they made another comeback at the end. So it was a up and forth down ball game, but a big hit at that time for you.
Yeah, it was. I think our team really needed something to momentum themselves, and I wasn't really hitting for a home run, but I'm happy it happened because we wouldn't have won without it.
So looking forward to Thursday, what do you know about either of those two teams?
We played Blair Taylor in the beginning of the season, but we know we could definitely win against them. We lost after a couple hard innings, but we're ready to face them again.
Congratulations on a big win, and good luck to the Tigers on Thursday.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I want you to do I'm Tria Tubbs and I'm in the
house.
house.
Okay. I'm Tria Tubbs and I'm in the house.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Right here is fine. We're looking at the camera up there. Okay. All right, we're here with Mandy Pankrat, Stratford head coach, after a tough 10-8 victory over the Auburndale Eagles. Coach, congratulations on the win. And a couple times you had nice leads. Auburndale made a chance and made a run back at you.
Yeah, I mean, give them credit. That is a phenomenal ball club, and just, you know, their top 5 are some of the best hitters in this area. Top 6, top 7, and you know, they gave us everything that we can handle. They stayed determined. They never gave in, and it kind of just came down to a couple plays here and there, and that's how softball is. You know, you always think when you get to a sectional game that everything's got to kind of look perfect, but that's not the way this game is meant to be, and we wouldn't like it as much if it was.
And nice job by landing on the mound today in today's heat. I'm sure she hasn't pitched in a lot of games this warm this year.
No.
I count 9 strikeouts unofficially. It was a good job by her today.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she would be the first to admit she probably made a couple mistakes on a night when the ball's flying just a little bit. But her, you know, she's one of the grittiest girls I know out on that mound, and there's not a lot of her out there, but she stays determined, and she trusts her defense to come through when she needs them. So
when it gets to this time of the year, you know what it is, win in advance. What can you tell us about Thursday?
You know, we've played Blair Taylor already, and I'm assuming that's who we'll probably see. We traveled over there, kind of we both lost a game, or got a cancellation, and they called us up and said, hey, you want to come over on a Monday afternoon? So we found out Friday night at 5 o'clock we were going to Blair Taylor, and we went over there and jumped out to a lead and made a couple miscues and let them back in the game. But, you know, sometimes those things happen for a reason, and if we get a little rematch, we'll see what we can do.
So today I would say For the most part, your defense did a pretty good job of hanging in there.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they put some great swings on the ball, and they made it tough for our outfielders out there. When those line drives are right at you, those are tough balls all the way across the board. So defensively, Tria had some nice scoops here. Sometimes there's some high pop-ups that are not easy in a day like this when that sun is shining. And proud of the girls in the communication. Cressa Wenzel had a phenomenal catch on a line drive that would have scored a run more than likely. You look back and it takes you a little bit to think about all those little things, but those little things add up to big things. So
congratulations on the win, Coach, and good luck to the Tigers on Thursday.
Thank you very much. Thank you for covering.
You bet.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, that wrap it up here from Auburndale High School. Final score, the Stratford Tigers 8, Auburndale Eagles, Stratford Tigers 10, the Auburndale Eagles 8. Stratford will advance to the sectional final game at Blair Taylor on Thursday at Blair Taylor High School with game time at 5 o'clock. Once again, we thank you for joining us on Zaleski Sports for today's game. Stay tuned. We will probably have action for you on Zaleski Sports for